Welcome to Miss Dragon's Menagerie. Everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The only requirement is that you are loving, kind, and respectful to one another. Bad behavior will not be tolerated.
Hello, everyone. Hello, replay crew. Love you all. Hey, two, how goes it? Just wondering if people are getting ready for the. Oh, burr. I did not start my heat in time. I did not plug in the heater. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. No. So I figured I'd pop on to see if everybody's getting ready for the holidays, Christmas, whatnot. I don't need alcohol near heat. So, because Christmas is in 2 days, I'm going to put out a little short, a friendly PSA for anyone whose birth year starts with 19 to not get on the floor and wrap Christmas presents. It's so much harder for us to get up now. But use bags. Bags are very simple. You just plop them in. You don't even have to bend over. Unless you have to bend over and get the bigger bag at the bottom of the shelf in the Walmart when you're looking for wrapping paper. So I didn't put out a lot of info that I was going to be live, but I figured enough people will catch on that they'll go to look. It's after 1 o'clock or it's after 4:20 on the East Coast. And they may catch the fact that I'm live. I don't know. We'll find out. If not, I won't be on here long. I gotta go head out the door. Actually, put in another layer of resin and then go head out the door. Got need to finish that pyramid that I up. I was in such a hurry the other day, I didn't catch the fact that I poured part A to the line I wanted it to go, and where I should be pouring part B. Again, I poured part A. So it didn't set up. I was frosted, and it pretty much ruined the pyramid, so I have to start over. Hey, Crafty, how you feeling? I know you had a headache the other day, and I'm so sorry, sweetie. No. Must. I've been called it all. Just don't call me late for dinner. So just seeing how people are doing before the holidays get started, and not too bad. Not too bad. The sun has been calm, so my chest has been calm. But after this, I have to run into town to this little gift store because I've got to get my son's fiance, eventual daughter-in-law, whenever they do all that fun stuff, a gift, and she's tough to get a gift for. So, she likes long necklaces, but she's because she wears them to work and everything, but trying to find something. I got to go to this place to find something that's really unique and different, not something you're going to pick up at Macy's. I mean, the one year my son got her, it's about that big, a megalodon tooth in sterling silver to hold it in for the necklace. And I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. So, yeah. Hey, Brazzy, how are you? I got a kick out of it Saturday because we had to watch the 4-year-old, and they came out and dropped her off, and I was giving Kira my stuffed Rudolph. Yeah, it is. It's really neat. I love it. I think it's just cool. I'd probably strangle myself with it as heavy as it is. So I gave her my stuffed Rudolph, which is about this big, and my stuffed Clarice, and who was it? Someone said they couldn't remember the name of the female reindeer. I said, it's easy to remember. Her name is Clarice. Hello, Clarice. And she started laughing. I'm like, yep, she watches Silence of the Lambs. So, yeah, so I gotta go find something. I mean, this place has got some really neat stuff. So, here, let's see if I can go get them. They're just adorable. I found them at the local Kroger years ago. I'm a big time Rudolph fan anyway. So they still have their tags on. Yeah. I'm one of those people. But yeah. And so Merry Christmas, Shannon. Yes. I don't even know what I'm doing for Christmas. I'm sitting on this thing. Hold on. I don't know what I'm doing for Christmas. We don't have a clue. All I know is my son and them want to wake up, do Christmas at their place on their own, which is cool. You know, we all did that when we, first had a small family. We wanted. So, Brazzy, what's wrong, hon? I haven't been very attentive lately. My poor mind's been into just working with resin lately just to get these 2 pyramids finished. They're actually 3 pyramids finished. Okay. And so I get them out the door. So I get clean up my little area, put in my heat mat that I got. If you work with resin, don't go buy a resin heating mat. Get a reptile heating mat. Same thing. At least $10 cheaper. So I'm okay. Like I said, these last few days have been, well, yesterday and today, the sun hasn't been a problem. So my chest hasn't been much of a problem. Actually, my ass got up and exercised and did 58 squats this morning. So I've got to be in the best shape for this surgery coming up the 27th of January. So I have a 23rd. I have the consultation or pre-appointment, whatever, pre-op with the plastic surgeon at 9:00 in the morning. So I think I'm going to try to find an inexpensive little Airbnb. Doesn't have to have a full kitchen. Doesn't have to have anything like that. It could just be a bed and, maybe a TV. I prefer the ones that don't have TVs, but just so I can sleep and not have to get up at 4 in the morning, if not earlier, to drive over that mountain pass. So yeah, that is what I know. I had chose 11, but then she called back. Evidently something happened, and so they needed to put me in at 9. So I would much rather get up at 7, drive the 15 minutes to the hospital. Oh, wait, that's in Seattle. Okay, well, that actually just broadened my Airbnb options, though. So, hey, pal. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Purple with a little bit of glitter. I would love to see what it looks like in the sunshine, but we don't have any sunshine. So, yeah, we're not going to get sunshine, I think, till after Christmas. It's supposed to snow Christmas Day and then rain the day after. So, yeah. I haven't put these on in a while. I've been busy trying with the kidlets and stuff, and trying to get things picked up and organized. And Saturday was do the top shelf of the kitchen cupboards, because my cabinets are built in 36, so their top shelf is like 7 feet tall, and I have to get on the step stool, step on the counter, and then I can get up there and clean it. So, hey buddy, how are you? And so that's what I did Saturday, and now I have to vacuum seal more ham tonight. His work gave everybody a pit ham, which it's a decent ham. It's a good. They just took the bone out and smoked it and whatnot. But 14 pounds of ham. I have to slice. Well, I've already sliced it. I got to vacuum seal it tonight. So awesome. Thank you, Brazzy. Hey, Sue, how are you? So I'm going to be sick of ham by the time I'm done vacuum sealing it. The cats are going to be sick of ham by the time I'm done vacuum sealing it. So, but I had to tell the youngest, because he chose a ham too from work. Take the sock off of it before you start cutting it. He's like, sock? And I'm like, yeah, they put it in a netting to hang to smoke it. He's like, oh, okay. So I can probably turn this off now. I don't like this one as much as the other two I have. I didn't realize this one didn't come with the remote. So since it's only yay tall, if I have it in the floor, my ass actually has to bend over, turn it off. So that's okay, Crafty. Thanks for stopping by, sweetheart. Merry Christmas. I'll be here tomorrow too. So, he's working. I'm here. I don't have any prep work to do, so usually we go to the farm, but now my sister-in-law has the new baby, the grandbaby, so she's going to the west side. And I don't blame her. I would too. I need to find this baby a little t-shirt that says Jack Jack for the little kid from the Lights on Fire on The Incredibles. Need to find one that says Jack Jack for him. It's got a very strong masculine name. Jack Hudson. Jack Hudson Smith, whatever hell the other lady's name is. So, yeah. I forget what her last name. I didn't even know they were pregnant. So we got a picture and I was like, oh, well, how did that happen? And they're like, oh, donor. I'm like, okay, that works. Unknown donor, that works. So, and I was like, evidently we were left out in the loop of all the things that happened over the summer. So, hey, 7th. So adorable little boy. He's just cute. But I like the name Jack Hudson. That's a strong, actually screams the 1940s to me, but I don't know about anybody else. So where is it? There it is. It's gonna take finishing taking my vitamins. An Italian princess, wasn't it? If I remember my conversations right. Yeah, I know. I think it's a really great name. Oh. Which I mean, and I like the fact that my niece had it's a boy. And she's one of the biggest tomboys out there. So okay. I thought so. I knew it was. I was pretending we were Irish. I didn't have to pretend. My mother Dad was Irish, mother was Mexican. No. And I was adopted. So speaking of adopted, I don't know how it's going to run. I may be on, but I may be on a different channel tomorrow, depending if Misha gets it organized for a panel for adopted people. She's talking about, she asked me today about what a good time was. Oh, I've still got glue stuck to my finger. What a good time was for that. So could be interesting. I mean, I could tell them I cost my folks like $780 some in 66. The paperwork, the genetic paperwork, they told me I was, so I grew up thinking I wasn't anywhere near. So you call, well, hold on. Glasses. You called Google? Where did I miss something? Oh, that's cool. God dang it, I wish I could have called MS Microsoft and got my original. One of my emails was Miss Dragon, just no numbers. But I don't remember my Microsoft. There we go, not MSN. I had the original Miss Dragon on Microsoft. I had the original Miss Dragon on AOL, and then AOL we went to AT&T. So then back then it was, well, okay, well, you get free CompuServe. So I signed up to CompuServe. I couldn't remember my name on AOL, and so I think I'm. If you ever want to find me, unless it's Blue Ribbon or Blue whatever it is, I'm not there. I'm not Miss Dragon there, but I'm just about every place else that you can find. And I probably need to update some of my photos, because I know my one for eBay, which is not Miss Dragon, is I still have dark hair. That's how old it is. That's how old it is. But I have let's see if I can find eBay. My name on eBay is Sugar Plum Girl. Not type out eBay first before the name. Without any vowels. Because I had spent 3 days and 3 nights. Let's see, where's my thingy bobber? Looking for Sugar Plum. Can I get to that picture? This is about, won't let me get to it. About 15 years old. Come on. There we go. This guys will make you laugh. This is about 15 years ago when my hair was still dark. But I spent 3 days and 3 nights looking for the original recipe of ta-da! I'll get this any bigger. Yep. Yeah, and I still have a thing for putting my hand on my chin. Yep. The recipe for sugar plums. The Victorian recipe for sugar plums. And found it. And they're really, really good, and they take a lot of work. Because they have figs and dates and crystallized ginger and brandy and raisins and I forget what else, and they're all chopped up, minced up. But that time I did not have I'm cold again. Did not have a food processor. So I had to do all that in a blender. Blech. But yeah. Oh yeah. Long time ago. Yep. At my dining room table, which is on the other side of this wall. Yeah. And that's when I had hair too. I miss having hair, but I think next week, come payday, let's see if I can find it. I want to get this wig. Let me see. No, that's where it was last time. Is it on my list? No, where's my list? Oh, you bleeping thing. I'm not familiar with Amazon, not on my phone, so give me a second. Okay, did I share this tab on screen? Okay, there we go. Once it all catches up with me. Did it work? No. Add to stage. There we go. That one. Or one just a little bit darker. So, oh, the sugar plums? Oh, God, they were good, but oh, man. I think that was the same year I ended up making blue tamales as well on accident. Never do your tamales in the same pot the same black and white speckled pot that you dyed your shirt blue with, or your tamales will come out blue. But yeah, I like that color. There's also, what is it? There's another color too. That one. I like that color too. So I like the silver because I'm lazy. I don't have to slick everything back. I just use. This is what I stuff underneath. I'll shut this off. It goes underneath my wigs to hold them in place. So yeah, I like that gray one too. And then I don't have all these little curly baby hairs that just want to do their own thing. But, oh, ow. Yeah, I like the ombre gray. The wig types where I used to get most of my wigs don't seem to have it right now. Evidently, it's not a thing like it was, but yeah. So it still looks like it's a hair dye, but grown out, except it's reverse of what my hair looked like when it was growing out. So, oh, my head hurts. I don't want to drive to town today, but I got to get this one last thing done because the other kids are easy. The 16-year-old's driving. She needs gas money. We'll just give her cash. The 20-year-old just likes to have cash on hand so he can go around the corner to the Dollar Tree and get something to drink. So that's easy. The 11-year-old, I'm going to paint really short. I mean, they're just like barely come over the top nails for her. So she can play with them. And I got the little stickies that you put, you put underneath your nails so you don't have to do what I do and super glue them on. So, oh, I bet. I'm just going to this one little hole in the wall store. So, shit, that's what I was going to do today. And I never started. I need to Instapot a whole bunch of chicken thighs so I can just debone them and take all the grease off of them and then get them all cooked up, packed up into smaller packages so that when I'm down for the count for a good week or so, then just take it out of the oven and he can make tacos if he wants, if he's hungry. So yeah. I went to town yesterday. Store I thought might have some of those different unique necklace. As I was like, I swear there's I swear I said it might not say cobblestone, but I know there's a store. There's a huge area over there to the side. It's not just the vitamins. Get there yesterday and walk in and go, oh, no. That part of the store has been closed off. This is another part of another store now. I'm like, well, shit. Well, since I'm down there, we might as well eat. Went to a place called Miners. They big old hamburgers, and I had fish and chips. So I was really bummed. It's like, damn it, I gotta go to town again. I don't want to. I'm gonna stay home where it's nice and warm. But anyone have any plans for New Year's Eve, Christmas? I have no idea. I think we'll do the traveling. In that way, I can go home when I'm ready to go home. What else do I have open? Yeah. Unless it's just, oh, that's why it's not liking the. I'm like, why is the fan on my MacBook turning on? Well, because the heater is pointed right at my MacBook. It's not liking it at all. Yeah. I'll probably just go. I think my youngest was going to have my oldest over and spend the night. And I'm like, you're brave. I don't think that's going to happen because he's got the dog, but you're brave to have your brother over. I mean, they get along. They're like best friends, but my oldest winds up the kids, and so nothing's would get accomplished. No rapping, no nothing. So I think we'll be these. There was and I didn't do it, and I should have recorded it, but I just was too tired to go back into town. We had tickets for some light parade, light festival, whatever, and I was like, I don't want to go back into town. So I don't know if my oh, that sounds good. I pondered stopping at the local burger joint on the way home because they're so blasted good. And I don't know if they're open today, but I'll eat. I mean, just your standard bacon burger with cheese and everything on it. I'll eat on that for like 3 days. I'll eat one half and then I'll cut the other two in half and I'll eat for lunch for the next 2 days. I haven't eaten yet today, so a couple of chips and some sour cream does not count as eating. So, never. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Let's see. I don't know what's gonna happen with mine. If anything, I'll tell my oldest, come on out and you can sit with us and do what we've done for the last 20 years over Christmas holiday. Binge Lord of the Rings. It's like every Christmas season was TNT. I think that was a channel. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Just so you can collapse and relax. I think it was TNT that had Lord of the Rings on for like this whole time, most of Christmas break. So now we just go to the Max app and watch it. And that's one nice thing about us going to the kids' house. We can decide when we go home. So it's strange to think the kids' house, they're in their 30s. But and then hopefully back. Oh, good. I'm so glad you get to see her. Sometimes it is nice. It's relaxing. You get to enjoy your holiday the way you want it without being expected to be at somebody's house or growing up as a kid. It's like, okay, well, we had to go to my uncle's house, my grandma's house, my grandpa's house, my great uncle Steve's house. And then sometimes I have to go to my tia Pepa's house, and you're expected to eat at all of them. So pretty soon I was just like, Oh, this is really good. Can I take the rest of it home? And then I end up with a bunch of plates at home, and we have food for the next 2 days. But and boxing. My uncle would go to his grandmother's house, my great grandmother's that I call grandmothers. And we'd eat and watch boxing. So I got to know a lot about boxing as a kid. Oh, I could just smell that. Oh God. Yeah. Oh, I know. Mine, this was easy. My nose itches. The youngest was like, he's getting a stand mixer, KitchenAid stand mixer. And I was like, perfect. I have a KitchenAid metal grinder attachment for sausage and whatnot. I'll wrap that up and give it to him. It gets out of my house, and he gets me something he doesn't have to spend over $100 on. My my oldest was like, I had to cut a piece of plywood with a saw the other day. And I'm like, oh yeah? He goes, for Christmas, can you please get me a table saw, or circular saw? He goes, I don't care if it's used or not. And he goes, maybe some sawhorses. I said, sure. So yeah, oh I know. It's he'll get more, So I got him a brand new saw. There's no way in hell I'm getting him a secondhand saw. And hubby's like, wow, it's way better than what I got. When we were younger, his friend sold him a saw for $5. I said, but was this saw $5? He goes, no. So, and then he's getting our sawhorses. Well, 2 of our sawhorses. And then I decided to do that because Amazon has all right, okay. Thank you. Stop. Amazon has adjustable height sawhorses. And I'm like, that's perfect for us old people. We can adjust them to a height that we can work with better and not have to bend over so much. So so the oldest gets our old plastic sawhorses, and we get new sawhorses. So yeah. And then the little one, they have so many toys. Their mom is a master at Facebook Marketplace. So they have a whole bunch of little toys. They found excuse me. Oh, I need more oxygen in my brain. A marble thing that she just loves. But I was trying to get her to watch something else besides Spider-Man and Super Kitties and all that. So I got her watching Lucas the Spider. And then she saw I broke out my Lucas the Spider plushie from the YouTube channel store. And she just thought that was adorable. So she was too busy playing with my Lucas the Spider. I was on Amazon ordering her own Lucas the Spider. So, and it's small enough, if it can sit in a small toy, it's about that big, sit in a toy box. And if they get tired of it and she grows out of it, it can go someplace else. So it's been easy. Well, it's also really easy when I really don't have any other people around to buy gifts for. Folks are gone. So I don't have to worry about that. Not to mention worry about the look of disappointment when I didn't get mother what she thought would be appropriate for Christmas. So, well, think about it. That alarm went off. I gotta take one more muscle relaxant before I sit in the car. I don't like driving to the point I don't like it to do. Oh God. Oh, for the sale. Oh yeah. I got to figure out what to do, and I don't know if the boys want them or not. Spawn toys. I have to be able to reach the window to get them, But yeah, Spawn toys. Spawn toys. You got out of the, what is it? Todd McFarlane toys. You got out of Payless. For some reason, Payless had them. And then Rite Aid had them. So I got Seth MacFarlane Spawn toys. I got to do something with. Oh, probably not. No. She'll probably hold on to that thing. I mean, it still cracked me up that not this summer, but last summer, a fly landed on her leg, and she looked at the fly and goes, "Oh," and I'm like, "Wow." Most people just, most 4-year-olds would probably scream. Oh, I just got to teach her not to pick everything up like I did. We were at the whole rainforest, and there was a millipede, a really cool millipede, and I looked at it, and my first instinct is to want to catch it. And then I looked at it going, well, there's the yellow dots. I think that's something that says, don't pick me up. Don't play with me. So I left it and got a picture and walked away. But I don't know if I put here on YouTube the flowers, the high desert flowers. Yeah, they could be. They're definitely out of the box and probably full of cobwebs and dust. Somewhere in a box, I have the first Spawn comic book. But, I think I put it up here. But there's a horny toad in the group of pictures, and it's about this big. And the first thing I usually do when I see him is try to catch him, and I usually do. And I look at him, take pictures of them in my hand, and let them go. But what do we find? I know it's going to be worth money, and I think my brothers forgot about him. He's probably getting me up. He's not holding anything that was at my dad's house. He's like, it's probably all gone anyway. So I haven't said a word. It was all the Star Wars toys, all the Star Wars figures. I have those in a box that need to go in a plastic box, not a cardboard box. And all the little backpacks and all the little, lightsabers and yeah. So when we pass away, the boys will get them, and they'll end up with a nice little, probably something they could sell from their uncle. That kicks me is all the basketball cards. That stack of basketball cards that have push pin holes through them. Yep, he didn't collect the cards. He just. So we've got Manute Bull, Dr. J, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all with a push pin hole from the 1980s. Yeah. Well, he got a book, a Star Wars book of stickers. I sent him. It's like 1,000 stickers. Let's see if Amazon's got it. Like, got it from my soon-to-be daughter-in-law, and I was all excited that I found it, and I thought it was really, really neat. And my son goes, "She's already got it," and I'm like, "Damn it!" Because I got her. I'd gotten her the Harry Potter sticker book. They're both hardcover books. There we go. Let's see. Let me share this. And stickers are fun. Though I want to find a box. Yeah, this is what he's got now. It's just so cool on the inside. Let's see if I can get this just by itself. Let's see if I can zoom in on this, if it'll let me. But they're all like different styles of stickers, and They're just cool. What are the other two pictures? You got Boba Fett with a 1980s look to it. You know, there's a certain name for an artist that did that style. But yeah, I thought, because I was like going, well, okay. I was trying to figure out a home for it, and then it dawned on me, Mark's perfect. I'll just give it to him. Does it? Oh yeah, we need to get some prayers up for him because he's sick. The fever broke, and hopefully it stayed, away. But he's sick bad, and we all know Mark. He ain't gonna go to the hospital. So, oh yeah, I've got. I'm gonna go get him. I need gold stars. Hold on. Oh, my hips. Okay. All right, guys. Who remembers these boxes? I need to look. I need to remember on a payday to look for these on Amazon. I mean, not Amazon, eBay. All right. Who remembers these boxes when we were younger? Oh no. That sucks. I can't afford to get sick. But yeah, who remembers these boxes? Found these at a yard sale. And I snatched them up. Mm-hmm. I knew my age group would remember this. Yeah, and they've got the stars in them too. But I'm a whole 13 cents. But I need gold. I need gold now, and I'll have the whole set for what we had in school. We got a star for the day. Must have been. It was a school thing. It was like first and second grade. If you were doing good in class, you did something. You got your star for the day on the chart with all the rest of the kids. So yeah, we all had our little foil star. Whoops! I only got a few red ones in here left. They didn't have a whole lot, but yeah, you had to lick them and put them on the wall. Yeah, I mean that's why. So the minute I snagged these, because I was like, going, most people, you'd get a little kid who'd go, "Oh, these are cool," and then stick them everywhere, and then you go, but those were for school charts. I mean, yeah, you get your star, got your gold star for the day. That's basically, where it came from. Oh man, I haven't. Oh yeah, except those nowadays they just peel and stick. But yeah, man, you had a bad seventh. You had it really bad. You were out for damn near a month. I haven't had anything since. Let's see, the baby 21, the beginning of 21 was the last time I was sick. And you know, cold wise, that doesn't count stomach flu. I get that. That's just the turn of a hat. I don't have a gallbladder, so not everything agrees with my stomach. So, but yeah, you had a bad seventh. And I'm still over here waiting for the fourth winter of death to come through, and no, but yeah, do they still sell tests for this? I remember our insurance companies would pay for you to get how many tests a week or month or whatever it is, and I'm like, I don't need a test. I said, I'll know when bitch comes back around again. because that is the achiest, worst pain I have ever felt in my life. I said, I'm not going to need a test to know what I got. So, I think we never took them. I think we have like one box that he got from work. I'm like, no, you'll know when you got it, when you really got it. But the last time I had H1N1 before it was a popular thing, and that was miserable. And you just push through work. You swallow as many Dayquil as you can and keep going. Was it the daycare moms is talking about one of her workers? Yeah, had to call in because she wasn't feeling good on a Wednesday. Well, someone let it slip that she'd went out on a Tuesday and still wasn't able to hold down food. And I'm like, wait a minute, called into work when you do that? All right, so I looked at her and I said, you and me'd go in drunk to work. I said, we're pretty much still drunk over at work. But then we had to be there at 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning. No one's on the road at 5 o'clock anyway. And we just pushed through till customers started showing up about 9 o'clock. We didn't call in. So we just showed up that way. So, but then again, we didn't work for corporate. We worked for a small, basically independent store. So as long as we were there, he didn't give a shit. So, yep. And because of him, I've learned to be, I don't think I could be someone's supervisor anymore. What I've learned and what I've seen, I'd be a demanding asshole. Because the attitude is, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean, get going. I don't think I'll ever work again anyway. If you're on disability, I got a question. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, we were taught, we were conditioned, growing up, you got 1 week a year. So I thought when I was younger, everybody's got 1 week a year, and that's all the time we got off, and we were there for the rest of the time. But like, if you're on disability, does it cut into the amount of money you would make on when I finally can file for Social Security? Does that make a difference? I couldn't hold a job. I can just see it now, Sorry, boss, I have to go lay down for half an hour because the solar flares is really bothering my heart and I just can't work. But then again, trying to get a disability lawyer to, understand that one. Uh-huh. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Unfortunately, when at the store I worked at, where I was, where the bathroom was a good far distance. So there's a few times me and would be running to the bathroom to get sick. But we made it. Yeah. But okay. Yeah, see, I was wondering. Yeah, we were the thing is, what I'm learning now, we were raised that way. You're a hard worker. You put in, your hours. Which is a good thing, because you understand responsibility. You understand what needs to be done and why you've got to do it. But as I'm getting older and as I'm seeing now, well, when we were younger, it was different. If you put forth effort, you got rewarded for your effort. Nowadays, they don't give a shit. They don't care. You can work your ass off and it's, more profits for the company. They don't care about the workers anymore. So, Yeah, I only called in a few times. One time I was out for 2 weeks for pneumonia. And yeah, I don't. Yeah, my dad never called in sick unless he had an asthma attack, and those were bad attacks. Those were like hospital, you had your ass to the hospital now attacks. But back then you got a bonus. You got a. Nowadays it's just like, oh well, you worked that hard. Good. Here's some more to do. We're not going to give you a raise. We're not going to do anything. But here, we're going to add more work onto your plate. And I'm looking at that, going, no wonder why some of these kids are going to go, nope, nope. My big thing is that is not in my job description. So it's one thing to be a hard worker, but when I worked for the state, someone said, don't give your back to the state. Unfortunately, I did. But back then, we didn't have Hoyer lifts to pick up people. 7 months pregnant, I'm still lifting around 100-pound dead weight people from one gurney to another. So, the only reason he hasn't left where he's at is because he can make more money other places, but he gets 7 weeks a year of vacation. So, says I don't want to start over on 1 week a year. What was I watching? Jimmy Dore. I watch a lot of Jimmy Dore on here. Evidently there's a new war movie out about Iraq. I'm like going, I don't know. When we were younger, war movies, were kind of cool. We got to see like World War II, got an idea of World War, II and what World War I looked like and everything now. And those of us who look at these wars now, I mean, it's still a war for the bankers, 1 and 2, and Korea and all that. But it's now it's more, at least my age-wise, can see. Yep. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly, Body. That it's the bankers' war. We don't need to be in it. They're not fighting for our freedom. And it's just right now, enlistment's at an all-time low. Personally, I wouldn't want to be having my soldiers run around training on how to run in high heels. No, absolutely not. That's the laughing stock of the world. But the one thing that scares me about this next administration is that's going to be like this pride in our country, which is fabulous. We all should be proud of whatever country we're in. I don't give a shit. It's your country, you live in it. That should be your top pride. Don't care. But how many of our little kids are going to be sent off to die for a banker, for Raytheon, for Boeing, for Lockheed? It's the one thing I am not looking forward to this next administration. They're going to instill that pride again, and kids are going to go, oh, well, I can go off and do this. Thank God my kids are out of that age. Oh, yep. Yeah. Yeah. It's killing me is they're pushing. The Americans are pushing for Ukraine to drop their conscription age to 18 instead of 20 something. It's like they've pretty much eliminated all the 20-year-olds they have over there. So let's go for the younger ones and kill them too. No. We were all fed the biggest pile of illusion bullshit growing up. What is it? Someone compared school lunch plates to prison lunch plates. They look the same. Oh, God. Let's just hope it takes its time. Man. And unfortunately, we're to the point we can't just say, back in Vietnam, people just went to Canada. We don't have that anymore. So hopefully it does stays off for as long as it can. My youngest is 33, so he wouldn't get put. He's an aerospace machinist. They'd go, yeah, you have to go work in this factory. That's what would happen to him. So, but I was listening to that today on Jimmy Dore and this new movie, and I'm like, yeah, it's great to have pride in your country, but let's have a movie about how we killed a whole bunch of people who didn't need to be killed in the first place. I don't know if it's still up or not. There was a statue of the guy who threw a shoe at George Bush. I'd want to throw more than a shoe, but yeah, that's what I am. I'm praying it doesn't happen. It's not allowed to happen, and tomorrow, I think we have a chance to look up or maybe see it. I don't know. There may be some meteors from it. An asteroid go flying by relatively close to us. Not going to hit us, but it's going to come by really close. So, hey, Mary, how are you? God, I need to go and write all those recipes down for those cookies. I haven't even baked my own cookies yet. I look at those going by going, dang, those look good. I need to make something. Do I ever slow down? No. Said. Yeah. You too, Mary. Enjoy it. Sad. That's sad. We're all excited for this one day and then it's over. It's just like, make it last a little longer. Because a lot of people have to go back to work on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. That sucks. So, but I'll be here again tomorrow. Well, wait, kind of. I'll put it up in my community tab if I'm going to be here, or if I'm going to be on the adoption panel, whatever thing. Yeah. But yeah, I'll definitely be up here for people to get together and talk and wish each other Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday. Have we had Kwanzaa yet? I don't know about. I don't even know when Hanukkah started. I have a menorah. I have a beautiful silver and brass menorah that opens the little doors to the temple open, and there's the it's supposed to be like the Torah, but President Toilet. Yeah, I mean he did invite Xi to the inauguration. So okay. Let's see, does the Apple have it down? Oh hell, I have a calendar here in front of me. Calendar has to open. Yeah, Hanukkah starts the 26th on Boxing Day. And I don't get the daycare kids back until the 6th. So, yeah. Do I still have it? This will be an age for us people. No, not going over the mountains. Oh, I really need to clean up my phone. My phone is just chaos. I can't find it, but it's a picture of a pear tree and Keith Partridge. So That's awesome. Just call it Christmas week. I mean, we leave our tree up until the 6th. I haven't even, the stuff's under the tree. I just haven't wrapped it yet. And if you're born and birthday starts with 19, whatever year, do not get on the floor to wrap Christmas presents. It's very hard to get back up. So, all right, guys, I love you all. Now I have to go to Cobblestone, and I really don't want to go to town. But I'll get it done and over with. And now I want a burger for dinner. So, I love you all. I'll figure out, I don't know if, because Misha said something about it. So, I'll either be here or someplace else, and I'll put a link for the someplace else I'm going. I don't know. I've never done this before. I've never been a guest. I've never been, Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I have on Mary when we were walking, but as in a panel, I haven't done this at all. So I'll keep you guys all updated. All right. All my love, Miss Dragon. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow somewhere. Should be about 3 Central Time, I think. So, but I'll keep you posted. All right, guys, I love you. And I'll catch you tomorrow on the flip side. Wish me luck in town.
Thank you for being part of Miss Dragon's menagerie. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my love, Miss Dragon.